of Vermont. Senator, let's get right down to brass tacks and knuckles. Do you think anything good came from today's hearing with all of this fawning, celebratory rhetoric that emerged from the Republicans on that committee?
Well, Michael, I'm not on the committee and I wasn't in the room, but from what I could hear and what I read, it really was quite incredible. You have Wall Street, which through their greed, their recklessness, and their illegal behavior caused this horrendous recession, leading to mass unemployment, people losing their homes, losing their life savings. We just have a recent report from the Feds. Median family wealth between 2007 and 2010 went down 40%. This is the results of Wall Street. Wall Street, over the years, spent $5 billion in order to get deregulated so they could do what they're doing today, and the result was the crash of our economy. And to exalt and to praise and to honor the head of the largest financial institution when he comes to Capitol Hill is beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, well, it's beyond the comprehension of many people who thought that somehow financial regulation had at least been at the center of the kind of rhetoric of the Senate to be able to at least protect the American people. Do you think, in light of this, that we could actually end up having even less financial regulation than we do now?
Well, look, I think the real story is, and everybody should understand this, this is not a question of Congress regulating Wall Street. This is much more a question of Wall Street and all of their money regulating Congress through their lobbying, through their campaign contributions, and with Citizens United, that situation is even more dangerous. Look, Michael, here's where we are right now. These are some of the issues that have to be addressed. You got 6 financial institutions today, J.P. Morgan Chase being the largest, that have assets equivalent to 2/3 of our GDP. They write half the mortgages, 2/3 of the credit cards. If Teddy Roosevelt were alive today, what do you think he would say? He would say, and I would agree with him, let's break them up. You have banks that are charging working people 25, 30% interest rates on their credit cards. We should be addressing that issue. You have incredible conflicts of interest at the Fed. Jamie Dimon, the head of the largest financial institution in this country, sits on the New York Fed, and during the financial crisis, his bank received over $300 billion in low-interest loans. Do you think there's a conflict of interest there? Do you think we should deal with that? So the issue now is, does Congress have the guts to stand up to the most powerful entity in the world, which is Wall Street and their money?
Well, it's a question that is not inconsequential. Let's take a listen here. Mitt Romney spoke at a business roundtable in Washington today.
I will halt all the Obama-era regulations and carry out a review of those regulations and get rid of those that are not meaningful or that cost jobs in this country. We've got too much regulatory burden.
I don't know, Bernie Sanders. Senator, that scares me. How dangerous is this position?
It is once again almost beyond belief. We are where we are today because Wall Street fought for deregulation, fought for the end of Glass-Steagall, fought to allow commercial banks to merge with investment banks, to merge with insurance company, fought to allow them to be able to sell worthless products without the kind of proper regulation to know what's going on. The end result is they drive us into a recession, and then Mr. Romney says the solution is to deregulate them even more. Let them do even more of the mischief that they do. The bottom line here is that what we need is a Wall Street and financial institutions that cease being the largest gambling casino in the world and start investing in the productive economy in America and start helping us to create the jobs we desperately need.
All right, Senator, thank you so very much as usual. Senator Bernie Sanders.